welcome back to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War England Campaign, episode the 7th with me, Squawker. And when we left off, we had not really done a lot. We fought off some rebels here and there, watched Spain do a weird attempt to invade us, but not really because we're not at war, they're just kind of just bumming around. Failed to make alliance with the Holy Roman Empire, off to go and speak with the Hungarians, and did I mention that Portugal has invaded Ireland for reasons I have yet to fathom. I in fact, as promised, Google searched to see if there were any hostilities between Ireland and Portugal, and all I found was that several Portuguese man-o'-wars, which are big fuck-off jellyfish, tend to swim into the Irish coast and zap people, but that's about as far as I got. And I don't think these are actual jellyfish, these are...
I must remain vigilant.
Well, this guy says "Keh," but town militias, crossbows, spear militias, archers, mailed knights. Yeah, but this is not exactly the makings of a jellyfish, unless their men fight like jellyfish. But yeah. Anyway, what are we up to? We are about to go to the next turn in order to make enough money to improve Rennes, and really that's about it. Carnarvon, are you close to upgrading, by the way? Not quite. Yeah, it seems. I don't know. How close are we to population growth? I have no clue. There's religious unrest here, apparently, though, because there's a little bit of heretism and paganism going on around here. That's a little bit annoying, but Catholicism seems to remain strong, so it's not too bad. We also have a castle here, and I've got my priest here.
Yes,
Mr. Beauchamp, the woman. So it's Mrs. Beauchamp, actually. How's religion in here? Because I'm just suddenly curious. Go away. Yeah, now that's glowing there. Right. Yeah, apparently we're losing some trade, or gaining some trade, or gaining some admin. Teeny weeny bit of heretism and paganism in the area, but not a killer amount. Okay. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next turn, get Rennes built up on the next turn, and happy days, hopefully we can make our move on Iverness, which is what we're currently doing. We're recruiting some billmen in Nottingham, and just trying to build up our army to make sure it's strong enough to take the town without it all going wrong. Okay, so it turned out the Portuguese couldn't be bothered, actually, at the end of the day, so I guess now my focus shifts back onto taking Dublin, and looking at the army he was sending, I could probably send an army of equivalent strength. But I do hope, actually, he isn't invading the south of Wales or something, where apparently there are no towns, so if he's done that, then we're fucked, but yeah. Recruitment report, by the way, Nottingham has some billmen, levy spears. York has also retrained its peasant archers. In terms of construction, Cayenne now has a new leather tannery, which will allow me to upgrade the armour of all my lovely men. So buy them all the armour in the world, and I'm just going to queue it up because I can't now. We'll do it by turn because I don't have the money to be spending out on that. And we're improving. Good, because our money is doing a little bit better. So first things first, Rennes, upgrade, and get bigger. Yes. So what I want to do is I want Admiral Barnaby to quickly drop by London, and I want his fleet replenishing because I want to make sure we don't get waylaid by pirates. Ideally, Edmund, you know where you're off to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send our troops to Carnarvon. That's going to be our new gathering ground. Because if the Portuguese don't want to deal with Ireland, I'm going to deal with Ireland. By the way, is that another Portuguese? Admiral Mean. What do we know about him?
I'm not contesting these waters with you.
You're not, but are you going to invade Scotland now or something? Because then that actually kind of means I have to go to war with you, which I don't want to do, so try not to do that, please. Nottingham, can we recruit more billmen? We can recruit a billman, right? 2 billmen are better than no billmen. Get that billman recruited, and then we're making our move. The Levitana is tempting, but maybe not this time. I think I'm going to try and save some pennies. Because, yeah. We're going to lose money, so I think, actually, I just want to not spend any more there. Because I don't want to run at a deficit. That is not good. Unless it's going to build something that genuinely makes money, which is not. Nope. Nope. Well, actually, no, roads make money. Right, fine, roads. But yeah, nope and nope. Right, cool. I think with that, we can move on to the next turn once more and get on to turn 20, where we get to do our second progress review, where shit all has occurred, really. Apart from getting Carnarvon, so. Woo! Right, the Portuguese keep saying they're leaving and then just keep teleporting back up to Scotland, so... What the genuine fuck are they trying to do? Right, anyway, Richard... Oh, hello, a heretic.
Doubt my word, and you condemn yourself to purgatory.
Right, we're going to need a priest if we want to make sure Dublin's good enough for me to take. Can you get back into Dublin, by the way, without dying?
Shadows, sire.
Well done, you useless tit. Right, he's gone. What a idiot. That means I got a new spy. By the way, our relations with Scotland have improved. I like that. And in terms of recruitment, by the way, we've retrained our cogs. Nottingham has new billmen, and then we just do some more retraining, which we will continue to do. Cayenne, continue to retrain your dudes. Because now we have armoured billmen, who their next level will actually be to have some mail armour. That'll be cool. Can we already build a mailery? What's that what it's called? Yep. A blacksmith will allow us to produce mail armour, which would be good, but at the same time, that requires me to have money, which is something I'm still in the process of trying to acquire. End of turn report, by the way, we're losing cash. How am I doing this turn so far? We're still running on a profit. Good. Melina has been born, by the way, so hello, Melina. And structure report, London has communal farming, and Carnarvon has established dirt roads. That's all well and good. Right, so Rennes is still in the process of improving itself. Edmund, you're going to get into Carnarvon now and await further orders. And if you could work on some communal farming, that's going to be fantastic. And I don't have enough... Oh, wait, I can't just build any more spear militia. Right, we should probably work on a town watch then soon. Just so we can replenish what needs to be replenishing, since rebels seem to have a habit of popping up. Captain Davey, don't bother rocking up in Carnarvon, because I don't think these guys even like get that money off upkeep thing anyway. So just chill out, really, because Nottingham is gonna get a shift on now, actually, because we can't recruit any more billmen. So right, send the mail knights, send the billmen, and send all these levy spears. Plus Henry down to Dublin, please. My men will arrive in about 2 turns. I'm happy with that. Right. You, Barnaby. Why are pirates always near you? They're like a bad smell. I don't want to deal with Admiral Horakakio right now. I'm going to ignore him, which is risky, but I could... Actually, I could send... Nigel, you can go and deal with Admiral Horakakio, can't you? But you're not having Barnaby help you, sir. You just focus on moving. Hopefully there's no more channel pirates around, because they just seem to be here all the time. There's Admiral Anfon. Is he the person who's making the Portuguese people bounce everywhere? Either way, 2 turns and we will arrive. Or maybe I can make it 1 turn. How quick could you get there? Like,
We can't get there. Command me, sire.
Are you joking, sire?
I'm not joking.
Yes, you can. Aye,
Right.
sire.
Just get yourself up there and
We'll
we'll
drop
be ready.
anchor until morning, sire.
Cool. So. What am I going to do next? Well, we're 20 turns in, so I should review where I'm up to, I guess. So, how have the last 10 turns treated us? Well, not the best, really. Been trying to build up our cash because we're still low on it, but we're getting there. We are getting there now. So, let's have a little look. What's our faction summary window say to us? Well, let's start with the faction. London's still our capital. William the Conqueror is still the king. Prince Rufus is still the greatest general. And we now have 5 generals under our command. 3 cities and 3 castles, which gives us a total of 6 provinces. Woohoo! We have won 11 battles and lost 2. So actually we're not doing as bad as I keep saying we're doing. We're building up that gap. That's good. But we need more victories. We need to prove ourselves as competent men in the field. And the year is now 1118. So the Crusades are now imminent / starting. And also the Knights Templar will have actually been founded about now. But yeah. In a reality where Portugal seems to invade Ireland at this time of history, I think we can kind of throw that in a bin. Still, years are passing remarkably quick, aren't they? But, oh well. In terms of diplomacy, we're still doing alright. The Scottish remain our allies. And there's one war going on in the world, which is between Venice and the Byzantines. And the Holy Roman Empire just seems to be making friends with everyone, but aren't bothered about making friends with me. And in terms of Pope, we're still... Actually, we've dropped a little bit. We're in the middle now, actually, so we're... So-so, but then again, the same really goes for the French, and the Holy Romans still seems to be the Pope's least favourite. He seems quite chummy with the Venetians, Sicilians, Scots, Danes, Portuguese, and Hungarians, though. That being said, though, it seems that Pope Gregory has no favourites, which I guess is advantageous. Family tree's getting a bit bigger, by the way, with Melina and Catherine joining in, Edmund marrying in, well, adopting in, really. Still have lost all claims to the Scottish throne, annoyingly, and Robert's had his daughter of Catherine, who will, in many turns' time, become eligible, and Henry's just Henrying about. So, yeah, we're kind of doing alright. In terms of rankings, yeah, it's still going up and down, but we're going on a bit of an upswing now. So in terms of our factions, we're not in the top 5. We're kind of in the we're in the upper middle, really, which is acceptable. And I mean, the top 5 is the Holy Romans, the Venetians, the French, the Byzantines, and then the Egyptians. It still makes me a bit wary about dealing with the French because they're way above me, but at least the Scots are way below me. And lists, here are some lists. Here are my dudes, just all duding around. Here are my settlements. They're all running. Actually, you know, even though we're not doing well in terms of money, well, actually every settlement is running on a profit. At least we haven't got any, like, killer issues going around, but I feel that we're going to need to get a new spy because I've run out of spies. Aston's still our cardinal, by the way, in the College of Cardinals, and he's actually becoming quite a lot more pious now that he's doing his pilgrimage, so I like this. He is now touched with religious fervour, and he's now the enemy of heresy as well, which is excellent. Which means, well, it doesn't mean I have a bigger standing with the Pope, but Aston is moving up in the College of Cardinals, which might give him a bit more of a shot at being elected Pope when Pope Gregory kicks the bucket at some point. Either way, we are going to move on to the next turn. We're going to keep on playing because we haven't really done a lot this episode and we're still quite early in. And yeah, so next turn we're going to get a little bit closer to invading Dublin since we now have only 9 turns on the clock. Right, the pirates keep snaking about everywhere. So, Nigel, do you want to chase down Admiral Horatio and deal with him? And oh, a cardinal died. I hope that wasn't mine. Try not to lose. You lost. Well done.
Sire, we should man the oars and retreat.
Yeah, and retreat as far away as possible
more
from
wind
England.
today,
Well
sire.
done. Who died, by the way?
We'll drop anchor until morning, sire.
Brian the Peaceful has died, which means there is now a hole in the College of Cardinals. I don't know when this hole gets filled. Does that just mean there's a vacancy somewhere? Yeah, there's a vacancy. Well, Mrs. Beauchamp, you
Yes,
never know.
Your Highness.
It might be your chance, but to be honest, you've only got 3 piety, so it probably isn't going to be you. I would like to get you up to Ireland, though, to deal with that heretic, but for now, you just hold your position, and, I don't know, just hold your position, like, just keep doing that, just keep spreading the word of God. Aston, you just keep doing what you're doing. Harry, we are making this area quite Catholic now. End of term report, by the way, we're on the up. I like that, we're on the up. And if we hold steady, profit's going to get better because Rennes has grown and is therefore making a nice little bit of money. Could be making more, but maybe the establishment of a market will allow us to make even more money. By the way, Lawrence, can we have our little chat with the Hungarians and get some trading rights set up?
Is there something I can do for you?
Well, King Laszlo the Honourable, you can honourably give me some trading rights, and if you want, we can swap our map information so we can learn a little bit more about each other.
Your plan seems balanced enough to me. Very well.
Yay!
That is all. Farewell, then.
So what we know about the Hungarians, by the way, they own Budapest, Bran, and Bucharest, so they're just kind of spreading themselves out across the world of Slavs. Right, your next goal, make
Without
your way
question,
towards the
sire.
Danes. I feel no ill will to the Danes. I would just like to trade with them because, you know, that's a nice little naval trading route there, which we kind of already have, unless that's the Scots. What are the odds that the Scots actually conquered
Tomorrow's
Argos
journey
or
planned
something?
out, sire.
We'll find out very soon. Right, new family member, by the way. John's been born. Nice, nice, nice. That means we're going to have fucking bloody highwaymen all over the forest of Sherwood, but... oh well, hopefully he'll be good. Either way, means at least a new member of the royal family is at my disposal. And construction, Rennes has upgraded. Good, here's our recruitment. It was just retraining. Cayenne is only retraining for you left to do now. There still is, right? We'll be done though. So at least now we've got Ben with better armor. Barnaby, let's keep our let's keep shifting on because this could be one time the Portuguese commit to taking Dublin or don't commit to taking Dublin. Either way, if they take Dublin, then we'll just set sail for we will set sail for that place. And who are you, Tostig Sparker? Bloody hell!
You are weaker than I, and you know it. To address me is to court death, knave.
In a way, I should send Henry to deal with him, but I don't want to because I'm in a bit of a rush right now.
Marching, sir.
Henry, assemble your troops and prepare to march out. I will have someone else deal with Tostig Spark. And this is actually the perfect opportunity to probably re-recruit my spies.
We're combining into a huge force, sir.
Provided London can recruit one. London cannot recruit a spy. London, let's work on a brothel so we have an ability to recruit some agents. And Nottingham, you will recruit a unit of billmen in order to prepare for dealing with this new... I don't want to call it a threat. Oh, wait, then again... rebel generals can now wander around, so he might start causing trouble. We'll see what he's up to, but I don't know if he's a rebellion or... What are you? He's a brigand, right? He's just a big brigand. A brigand who's too big for his boots. Well, we'll cut him down to size. Very painfully. Because I'm still losing money and that's not making me very happy. Let's move on to the next turn and see what those Portuguese knaves are up to anyway. Well, the Portuguese managed to lose at Dublin, which might just be now my golden opportunity to take the town. And here's some diplomatic information, by the way. The Hungarians are at war with the Venetians, and the Spanish have now initiated a reconquista to take down the Moors. Right, we don't have time to waste. You need to be heading for Carnarvon. Not Carnarvon, Dublin. Right. Make you drop off here. Try and do it in one turn.
I never liked sailing anyway.
Good. I don't care about your opinions on sailing. Henry,
yes.
Initiate the siege of Dublin and prepare to finish the town off.
Them, my lord.
I should be thankful to the Portuguese though for softening the town up. This is going to make doing this mission so much easier, and then I can quickly move on to Iverness. You are an absolute gem, you are.
Besieging the cowards, my liege.
Alright, hold that thought for a minute because I'll be back for you.
Ready.
I just wanted to make sure that was done. Right, you
Yes, sir.
head south and prepare to pick up Paul.
Yes.
I'm going to have needs of his
In God's name.
tits. I don't know if a new cardinal's been elected, by the way. When do
Continuing once I have
cardinal
rest.
elections take place? I'm just curious. No? Who? Do you have to, like, fill out an application form or something? Hello?
There are 13 positions in the College of Cardinals. New cardinals are selected when a position is vacant. To increase the chance of your priests being selected as cardinals, stay in the Pope's good graces and send your priests on converting missions.
That told me fuck all then, right. I guess he'll just pick one when he can be bothered because, yeah. Still, he's 50 years old, and he also calls himself General Religion, by the way, because he's got a bit of a complex. By the way, I'm now his least favourite one, but I'm enjoying last with everyone, so that's alright. End of term report, by the way. Could be doing better, really, but hopefully the capture of Dublin is going to help me out, because I'm going to turn Dublin into a city. And we recruited some additional billmen in Nottingham, and we've done the last of our retraining in Cayenne, so hopefully now in Cayenne, if anything goes wrong, I've got stronger troops now to meet them with. And we're going to try and do everything else that we can do with this turn in a minute. Because first things first, we're going to deal with Dublin. Or should we deal with Dublin last? Because I think that's going to be my episode closer for today. So, which, in a way, it doesn't sound very thrilling. But hey, you know what? It's a nice wrapping up point. And we're really in that stage where we're just breezing through a lot of stuff. So, I'm just artificially expanding this. Right. Carnarvon is still working on its farm, that's good. York, anything I can put you to work on? Communal farming, and get some peasant archers prepared for the upcoming battle against Tostig. And we can't really afford anything else now apart from peasants, so they don't count, right? By the way, can you focus on the growth build policy, because then that helps me out a little bit more. And really, that's where we can call it a turn. Nigel, you are heading back for port. Try not to get assailed by pirates or something. I want to find out what the Scots are doing over here, Barry. I am now convinced that maybe this Edward Canmore died, but what the fuck is Scotland doing?
Yes, sire.
Like, if they're just going to build an empire over here, I might just betray them, because I know it makes me look untrustworthy, but
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
well, I don't want him to fucking keep Edinburgh. Well, at least I want Prince Alexander gone first, because I'm still trying to work out what even is this army, but hopefully it sails away at some point and then I'll be happy. Anyway, let's go into today's main event. The Siege of Dublin. The Portuguese keep trying to take it. Luckily, they just kind of bounced off it because they just weren't very good at taking it because they used a trash army. But then again, I'm using a trash army as well, so let's just hope it goes a little bit better for me. Or I could just wait for 2 turns and then just have a town fall to me. What's my deadline like? 7 turns. I'm actually, in a way, quite happy to camp out here because I am pretty much convinced now Prince Alexander has no intention of taking Iverness. And it saved me getting killed. Yeah, you know what, Henry, hold the town to ransom. But then again, will that make Portugal angry and attack us? So I can't weigh up their intentions. What's left of Dublin's garrison? Quite a fair bit, actually. You know what, hold the town to ransom. I can wait them out. This is not the end of the episode, then. Let's keep playing. Is there anything else to do, by the way, before we end this turn, just before we... Lawrence is on the move, and you are still doing your thing, right? Yeah, there's nothing else to do, right? Let's jump on to the next turn then, and, well, basically, moon for Portuguese or something. Right, so Portuguese are still nosing around, but there isn't really a lot they can do, really, because I'm just sat here waiting to take the town. If they want it, they can fight me for it, because their forces are weakened and I should be able to take them. Anyway, what's going on? Sicily's now at war with Venice, so it's all set to go down in Italy town. Denmark has allied with Poland, and the Byzantines have also allied with the Hungarians, so that's all well and cool. Lawrence is still moving north. Aren't you, Lawrence? Please be moving north.
Your Majesty.
You are still moving north. Good thing. Editor report, by the way. It's still not going well, right? Money's fucking pissing out back coffers. But I guess at the same time, we've got a brothel in London, and Carnarvon has established communal farming to help rectify the situation, but money still remains pretty tight. So tight, I'm disbanding these peasants as well, because they're not being kept free. Recruit that spy, by the way. I have needs of his services. And York has recruited some more peasant archers. Excellent news, right. Money's tight once more, so we have to be choosy with what we build. Rennes is still working on that market, though, so we'll have that in a turn, which should help us out. Carnarvon, anything you can build? Nothing really. The church isn't really going to bring us a lot, really. Apart from, like, more friendship from the Pope. Nothing London. Well, London could work on crop rotation, actually, to keep increasing the food supply. Can Carnarvon not work on a dock? I mean, we've got a fishing village. Or maybe we need to be the next level up. You could actually just put more taxes on. That would help me out. So there we go. Just tax the population. I know it's going to slow down growth, but we're in a need where it's money more than growth. That's slightly increased my finances, so that's all well and good. Yeah, not a lot I can do, and I still need to recruit anyway, because I have got Tostig just standing around mooning me, so I'm just going to continue with some additional recruitment. Do I really want to recruit Hobilars? I don't want to, but at the same time, it's really based on what I can afford, so I'm going to recruit some Hobilars. Right, let's move on to the next turn anyway, and see if Dublin becomes mine, or if the Portuguese are going to throw a mega tantrum and start a fight with me. If they do, well, my new objective will shift to conquer Portugal, because, well,
Yes,
that's just where we're going now. By the way, can you
Joining
hop on
the
board
fleet,
with Barnaby, because I need you up in Ireland, please. You're being relocated. I don't know why you're like going, oh, hallelujah, I'm fucking moving to Ireland. Like, really just like spreading gospel through the forests, or you just airing your non-existent armpit hair, or you've let it grow out to
I shall
pretend to be a
continue.
man
No
or
more
whatever.
wind today, sire.
Either way, I'm still gonna never
Aye,
forget the
sire.
fact that you're actually a woman, Paul. Let's move on to the next turn. Right, so the rebels have to make their stand now because they're about to lose, so it looks like I have to fight them in battle anyway. They're not going to surrender. That's fine, I will deal with them then. I was hoping that I could last them out, because then I might have to deal with Prince Prince Fuckhead over here, but okay. Right, what do we know about Captain Hugh then? Well, Captain Hugh is actually quite depleted, or at least half of his army is depleted, so we're fighting pretty much one entire unit of peasant archers, an entire unit of Irish cairns, which we've established are a skirmisher unit, so our male knights should be able to run them down quite effectively. The Galuglich may be tricky, but our peasant archers might be able to hold them back since we're fighting on the defensive. Town militia, we've observed, are actually quite crap, so we should be alright. As long as the billmen take on the Galloglyph and we use the spearmen to keep our flanks secure, we should win this one. But then again, there isn't really much for the enemy to flank, but I think we just need to be proactive against this enemy. I haven't built any stuff to siege with, by the way, but then again, Dublin actually has no walls, so that should be fine. Either way, let's make our move and capture Dublin.
Show no mercy! Kill them all! Units, await my orders!
Right, so the enemy is already on their way, so we must get our men into formation immediately because they're on their way and there is no bloody visibility on this map. So, billmen, form up. Knights here, form up over here, please. Henry, can you form up with your other knights? Did I actually just tell those guys to retreat? Guys, you're not retreating just yet. Come on. We're fighting. Right. Archers, maintain your formation there. Fire at will. Spears, keep my flanks under control, please. We're going to funnel the enemy towards the billmen. That's how we're going to win this one. Here, where billmen are going to take on the initial flak of the enemy. Knights, start looking for a way to flank the enemy. Henry, look for a way to flank the enemy. Right. Archers are losing off their first few arrows, basically just trying to hit whatever we can at this point. Preferably target the Galloglyph, but they're going to be the tough unit to bring down. Look at them all parrying them in the face. But I know the Galloglyph are armoured. Oh, that was a good volley. I saw quite a few deaths there. Right. Keep hitting the Galloglyph. They're the key. They're the target. They're the target. I think they're going to try and make a move on my levy spears. Right. Knights, let's just shift you away. Or at least the enemy might be trying to make a formation. I am starting to lose a couple of men, however. I'm not sure if it's due to friendly fire or they're allergic to rain. No. I think the enemy's throwing a few things in return. Only the Kerns have opened fire on us. Right. We can survive against the Kerns. We'll be fine against the Kerns. Right. Spears, you've got incoming. Right. You deal with those guys. You deal with those guys. Right. You close in on those town militia and bring them down. Archers, focus fire on the units that are hanging back. Try to avoid skirmishing. You're in an okay position for now. Knights, I want you to sweep in on this angle and make your move. Knights as well, move in and prepare to sweep in on the enemy. Right, we've got those town militia on the run. Hold formation. Let's guard our positions, men. No pursuing, please. Unless it's going to be useful pursuing, like getting in the back of those Galloglyph.
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Billman, get in the back of those Galloglyph and force them into a rout. Archers, focus fire on those peasant archers at the back. Or better yet, archers, just call it a day, because I've just brought in my knights who are now going to absolutely swamp the peasant archers. So keep it up over there. Also doing quite well against the Galloglyph as well. Henry, I don't know where you are. Are you hanging back or something? He's somewhere. And oh dear, something's berserking. Well, whatever. Yeah, I suspect the somewhat barbaric Irish.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Bring them all down. Get yourselves some promotions in there, lads. Right. Excellent. We managed to break Dublin relatively painlessly. With a minimum of losses, we should be able to move on and take down Iverness. But we have had some losses, mainly in the Billman department. But I feel like we might still have enough. Or what we can do is, because we could try and just hold Iverness to siege again, which might be the smarter idea, right? Knights, push through the formation. Just barrel it down. That's all you need to do. Just push as hard as you can, and you'll have victory here. Either way, I just want to slaughter now. Mainly because, well, bloody it. I've established Henry is a dreaded character. He isn't exactly chivalrous, so he likes to get his hands dirty. But I am having some knights dying here. All right, come on. Slaughter what's left of them, lads. I know you can do it. I feel like I may now just be quitting some unnecessary losses, but hey. Yeah, a promotion happened. Worth it. Totally worth it now. Completely worth it. As I say so. I mean, look, Henry got promoted as well. Good job, lads. Right, what's left of the enemy now? What is left? Some guns, some Kerns. Right, move in, lads. Just one big lumpy charge. There we go, right, they're not going to last, they're broken. Right, kill them off, lads. Take them prisoner and put them to work in the fields or something like that. Don't kill them just yet, unless they resist us. Those who surrender may get to work in the fields. Those who don't get to go in the gallows.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
The enemy didn't really have a lot of virtue and valor, so I think we just won. Either way, nice one. Only lost 125 men in that battle. That's a result I am happy to take, since we have managed to bring down Captain Hugh, and, well, we've eliminated his army in its entirety. Might have lost a few more knights than necessary, though, by pressing the attack. But at the same time, I secured promotions for some of my units, so I'm kind of happy that occurred. Let us continue our campaign.
Such is the fate of all who oppose us. The settlement has fallen. Take the spoils of war.
Yes, occupy the settlement, please. Right, so we're taking a Dublin's made me a lot richer now because, well, I've been rewarding more florins, which we are going to spend very wisely. Not sure how Portugal's going to react to this. I probably should eject them from my lands or something, but for now, I'll give them a turn of grace. By the way, it looks like we are moving up on the world, so seems that taking Dublin might just be something that's going to help us out. We actually have now become the largest faction, so we now own the most land. That is awesome. Since we are now in control of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces. Where, you know what? Maybe I'm being a bit pessimistic. I think we are hitting off to a nice start. Henry has now become noble in rule, which has given him 2 additional chivalry, whereas William the Conqueror is just becoming crueler and crueler and crueler because he's realised he is now long past his sell-by date. By the way, work on some land clearance and keep the taxes high because I want to keep the money up. Actually, no. Keep the taxes low for now. Henry's actually now become chivalrous as now, so well done, Henry.
Hail my king!
Hell, he even sounds chivalrous now, right? Construction complete, by the way. Rennes now has a market, which will hopefully bring in some more money. And in terms of recruitment, Nottingham has recruited some billmen and levy spears, York some hobilars, and London a new spy, and hostilities have ceased, by the way, between Sicily and Venice. So well done to those two for being nice to each other. Right. Alfred Montfort, the spy. I need you to keep an eye on his Tostig character, who's apparently been causing trouble in Yorkshire. Find out the composition of his army so I know how best to counter it, for I'm going to prepare my men to make a move on Iverness very, very soon. But he's still mooching around up to no good.
You are weaker than I, and you know it.
You can't imagine all that coming from this guy, by the way, some sort of fair blonde dude. Right, we'll bring him down soon. We'll find out what his little weakness is, but we'll do all that sleuthing on the next episode, my friends. So, I hope you've enjoyed. We've taken Dublin, and that brings us another step closer to sealing control of the British Isles. Hopefully then we can start preparing an attack on Bruges, if it's still open up, and really just taking as much rebel territory as possible. If honest, I'm going to try and avoid fighting France until we've hoovered up all the rebel territory that I'm physically able to grab, because I may as well just have a nice big power base, but I suspect the French are doing the same thing. Oh well, mutually assured destruction or an arms race it is.
Your
then.
orders, sire.
Either way, I shall see you all in the next episode, my friends, for more Medieval 2 Total War England campaign. See you there.